Here I are. Surprise, surprise. Where's JL at? My Lord, thought he'd be in here. Leave the lights on a minute. These up here. I want to look at these good folks. I see Ansel Bryant. I see, where's, but it don't matter. He'll be here directly. Anyway, hey, we've had several people that's asked us, and Wayne himself has mentioned it several times up on stage, but we've had several people to ask us to let Danny Howell do about 30 minutes of songs by himself. So we're going to grant that next Friday night. So if you want to hear him for about 30 minutes by himself, next Friday night, you be here and tell your friends and neighbors to come on out and support him, because we're going to turn him loose and let's see what he's made out of up here by himself for about 30 minutes. And who knows, it may grow into more than that. That depends on how well y'all like the boy. But I got to tell y'all real quick, where's Bill Hewitt? Everybody's saying right here, and I don't see him. How in the world I could miss him, I don't know. But he scared me. It scared me there for a minute, son. Step right over there. I want the good folks to see your pretty self. My God. Only a mama could love that. Anyway, I think I just felt like I wanted to let everybody know this, that there's certain people, and thank God for every one of y'all, appreciate everybody that supports all these guys that's up here. They'll turn this mic down just a little bit, trying to ring on me right here. But anyway, we appreciate everybody, appreciate all of y'all coming, anything that anybody has ever done to help support this theater. We thank you from the bottom of our heart. Thank these ladies, Jimmy Powell's wife and Jerry Goodson's wife over here. They come, sit out there and support these guys every week. And I think they deserve a hand for that. Oline Powell, and one of these days I'm going to learn your name. What? Who? I see it right there. Give her a hand for being here. But anyway, we appreciate all of them supporting. And give my wife a hand for supporting me. Nah, I'm just kidding. She don't have a choice. I drag her into everything I do. And you know, I don't know this. I promise I don't know this. This might not even happen. But I do know my kids from Texas and from Jacksonville are coming in next weekend to go to a wedding. Now, whether or not they will be here, I cannot tell you, but I can tell you if they are here and they're not tied up, I'm going to have them on this stage up here next Friday. Now, don't hold me to that, but I promise you they'll bring the house down when they get up here. But And I got to share this with you too, and if you think I love my kids and I'm bragging on them, you're absolutely right. I thank God for them. But my daughter got the awesome opportunity just the other day, one of the biggest studios there is. This thing's still trying to ring. Turn it down in the monitor. In the monitor? It probably... I don't know what it is, but anyway, it quit right then. But I'm going to quit letting her back there. No, I'm kidding. But she got the awesome opportunity the other day. I don't know if everybody in here knows Tim Tebow, the football star. Well, my daughter and family got real acquainted and real close to him and his family. And Robbie Tebow is a producer. And this guy called her up and told her that he was going to set her up to record in one of the biggest studios there is, a multi-million-dollar studio. She sent me a thing on the email about it. It is absolutely phenomenal. And Uncle Bill is taking up the $60,000 tab for this. And it's all for her to record her album in. And I thank God for that tonight. She is all excited, and I am too. And she's going to have some of the best singers out of Nashville backing her up when she does this album. I can't wait for it to come out. I'm telling you this because I'm giving God the credit for all he's done for my family. Through this baby that has been sick, got to meet all these people and get to being friends with them. We never know what God got in store for us, folks. I'm going to tell you right now. But anyway, these people, I know some of these people that comes here every Friday night, just as regular as they can, and I thank God for that. And some of them goes a step further. Some of them says, I want to do something. And some of them take hope, just like the day we had the steel guitar show. Some of them come in here and helped cook and brought food and cooked it themselves just to help support this Opry. I think that is awesome. And this man right here took it on himself. If you hadn't noticed, when you go out, I'm sure you have, but this new sign we got out by the road, my wife kept bugging me. I had to do something about that sign. He said, well, I'm going to do something. Bill Hewitt is responsible for this new sign. He did that by himself, took it on himself to do it. I think he needs a great big round of applause for that. I'll even hug your ugly neck for it. I appreciate you, Bill. You can go back to your curtain now. No, he never has liked me, even when we went to school. I went to school with him. I don't like him either, so okay. But anyway, thank every one of y'all for coming. I'm going to let these guys turn loose now, as usual. And go ahead and open this show, Wayne, like you normally would. I am through now. Give this band a big hand as they get started here. Let her go, boys. Let me open this curtain, Bill.
If heartaches brought fame and life's crazy games, I'd be a legend in my time. If they gave gold statuettes for tears and regrets, I'd be a legend in my time. But they don't give awards, and there's no phase of fame to a heart that's been broken over life. Crazy games, loneliness meant world of fame. Everyone would know my name. I'd be a legend in my time. Jimmy Powell. Jerry Goodson. But they don't give awards, and there's no phase of fame to a heart has been broken over life. Crazy games, if loneliness meant world of fame, everyone would know my name. I'd be a legend religion in my time. I'd be a legend in my time. Thank you. Holding things together ain't no easy thing to do. When it comes to raising children, it's a job meant for two. Alice, please believe me, I can't go on and on holding things together with you gone. Today was Angie's birthday. I guess it slipped your mind. I tried twice to call you, but no answer either time. But the postman brought her present I'd mailed some days ago. I just signed it, love from Mama, so Angie would know. Holding things together ain't no easy thing to do. When it comes to raising children, it's a job meant for two. So Alice, please believe me, I can't go on and on holding things together with you gone. Mr. Powell. Alice, please believe me, I can't go on and on holding things together with you gone. Is holding things together with you gone. Thank you, little old Merle Haggard. There's a tear in my beer, I'm crying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind. Into these last 9 beers, I have shed 1,000,000 tears. You are on my lonely mind. I'm gonna keep drinking till I can't even think, and then maybe my heart won't hurt me so. There's a tear in my beer, I'm crying for you, dear. You're on my lonely mind. Last night I walked the floor, and the night before, you are on my lonely mind. It seems my life is through, I'm so doggone blue. You are on my lonely mind. I'm gonna keep drinking till I can't move a toe. 'Cause in the last week I ain't slip a wink. There's a tear in my beer. I'm crying for you, dear. You're on my lonely mind. Lord, I've tried and I've tried. These tears I can't hide. You are on my lonely mind. It seems my life is through, and I'm so doggone blue. You are on my lonely mind. I'm gonna keep drinking till I can't even think. And then maybe my heart won't hurt me so. There's a tear in my beer. I'm crying for you, dear. You were on my lonely mind. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Got to have her, Danny Howell. Yes, sir. Don't forget, he'll be doing a whole show next Friday night. So y'all like Danny, y'all be out here and support him next. I believe he knows every Hank Williams song that Hank ever did. And he could probably do about 4 hours worth without any problem. But we're not going to have quite that much next week. Right now, we're going to bring this young lady back out here that you enjoyed so much in the first half, and I know you'll enjoy her again, Miss Micah Moore. Come on out here.
I was born a coal miner's daughter in a cabin on a hill in Butcher Holler. We were poor, but we had love, and that's the one thing my daddy made sure of. He shoveled coal to make a poor man's dollar. My daddy worked all night in the Van Leer coal mine, and all day long in the field of hoeing corn. Mama rocked the babies at night and read the Bible by the coal light, and everything would start all over come break of morn. Daddy loved and raised 8 kids on a miner's pay. Mama scrubbed our clothes on a washboard every day. I seen her fingers bleed. To complain there was no need. She'd smile in Mommy's understanding way. In the summertime we didn't have shoes to wear. In the wintertime we'd all get a brand new pair. From a mail order catalog money somewhere. Yeah, I'm proud to be a coal miner's daughter. Well, I remember well the well where I drew water. The work we done was hard. At night we'd sleep 'cause we were tired. And I never thought of leaving Butcher Holler. Well, a lot of things have changed since way back then, but it sure is good to be back home again. Well, not much left but the floor. Well, nothing lives here anymore except the memories of a coal miner's daughter. Except the memories of a coal miner's daughter. Thank you. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed. Many dangers, toils, and snares I have already covered. 'Twas grace that brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun.
Micah Moore. How about it for Miss Micah? We're going to get the house lights on now, and I'm going to get Miss Edel Gilley, the First Lady of Gilley's Place. She's going to come up here and help us for just a second. Y'all get your tickets out, and we're going to have us a drawing for valuable, valuable prizes. Let me set this thing down right here. All righty, here it is. We're going to mix them up real good. How about a hand for Dominic here? He's going to be our runner tonight. And for a free pass to next week's show, here's a free pass. And the winner is for the free pass, 316-161. Right there in the back, all the way in the back. We're going to get Dominic his exercise tonight, looks like. All the way in the back. All right, let's see what we can do here. Here's something. Here are some coasters made out of glass, but you can stick a picture in there and you'll have a little framed picture of somebody, and you can put folks you like in there. If you don't like them, you can slam your glass right down on top of them, see? 316-190 for the coasters right there. Another one in the back for the coasters, all right?
And turn it upside down.
While we're in the kitchen there, I think what we have here is a cheese slicer and a couple of knives to go with it. So here is a cheese slicer. And it's 316-201. 201, right there in the back again. Run that boy to death. All right, we'll give away some valuable jewelry here in this fancy box. Look at there, that pretty fancy star box. And there's 2 sets of earrings in there. I hope some man wins this. And you'll have to get your ears pierced and come back and show up. 316-164. 160, where is he at? There he is right there. You come back next week of wearing them now. All right, here's something. We got any Conway Twitty fans out there? Here's a Conway Twitty CD. I think it's one of the last ones that he put out, too. 316-189. 189, right there in the back. For the Conway Twitty
Hey, everybody
CD.
be moving to the back next week.
I tell you, they're all Baptists tonight, ain't they? All right, here's another thing. Here's some needlepoint. And it's a good patriotic thing with an eagle and a flag and all on there. And we'll see which feller wins this. For the needlepoint, 316-184. 18. There he is right back there. Now, you work on that all week, and next week, you come show it to us. We want to see your handiwork. All right, it's good to be spring of the year. And here's your rose bush right here, a pretty yellow rose. Golden Glow is the name of this one. Don't get your thorns stuck in you there now. For the rose bush, 316-162. 162 for the rose bush. There he is right there. You can go set out roses tomorrow. It'll be a good day. It's going to rain, so they ought to live. Oh, yeah, we got these 2 things. We got 2 things here. We need to give these away because these are little calendars for 2012. If we don't hurry up and give them away, the year will be gone. It's already March. I can't believe it's already March. Here's one entitled Buddies. It's all with puppies and kittens all together on there. And for the calendar is 316-158. Right there. She gets a calendar, and we got another one here that's all kittens. So let's have a number for all the little kittens here. 316-193. 193 right there. You get this calendar for all the kittens on it. Raise your hand there where Dominic see. Right there she is. One more thing we're going to give away. We got a cookbook here. 101 casseroles. I'll tell you what, and you know, I noticed it says manufactured in China on there. I don't know if it's Chinese food. I don't believe it is. I believe they got a possum casserole in here. We're right close to Warsaw, you know. There's probably a possum casserole in there. All right, for the cookbook, 316202. There you are. All right. How about a hand for all of our winners and for Dominic and Miss Edel for helping us out here. We appreciate it. All right. Y'all ready for some more music? We got a good one coming up right here. Y'all make him welcome. Artie Rodriguez.
Turn it up, son.
You gotta love a live show, don't you? Thing goes wrong, everything stops. This old highway's getting longer. It seems there ain't much in sight. Sleep would be best, but I just can't afford the rest. I gotta ride in Denver tomorrow night. I called that house and no one answered. For the last 2 weeks, no one's been home. I guess she's through with me. To tell the truth, I just can't see what's kept a woman holding on this long. And the white line's getting longer, and the saddle's getting old, and I'm much too young to feel this dang old. All the cards are on the table with no waste left in the hole, and I'm much too young to feel this dang old. I'll take it away, boy. Competition's getting younger. Tougher broncs, you know I can't recall. A worn out tape of Chris Ledoux, lonely women and bad blues. Seems to be the only friends I've left at all. And the white line's getting longer, and the saddle's getting cold, and I'm much too young to feel this dang old. All the cards are on the table with no waste left in the hole. Well, I'm much too young to feel this dang old. Lord, I'm much too young to feel this dang old. You know, the last set I was telling you, I was looking through some old albums I had, and right after Johnny Paycheck, I was looking at come across another one, and guess who it was? I think they just handed what CD out from me, Conway Twitty. So, so I said, well, let me pick a Conway out. If I can remember the song, the words to it. Here you go. Baby, you don't know me any more than I know you, and I wouldn't blame you if you walked away. I've been watching you all evening with those teardrops in your eyes, and it touches me much more than I can say. You know I hate to think there's someone that could hurt someone like you, and if I was him, I'd be right by your side. Lay your troubles on my shoulder, put your worries in my pocket, and rest your love on me a while. Lay your troubles on my shoulder, put your worries in my pocket, and rest your love on me a while. Saw you in the corner from the moment I walked in. Saw your lonely face across the room. No, I won't forget you or the way it might have been. Why did you have to leave so soon? You know I hate to think there's someone that you love instead of me, and if I was him, I'd be right by your side. Lay your troubles on my shoulder, put your worries in my pocket, and rest your love on me a while. Lay your troubles on my shoulder, put your worries in my pocket, and rest your love on me a while. Little Conway. The longer you wait to leave me, the longer I'll hurt when you're gone. And the longer you wait to break my heart, the longer the pain lingers on. How long will you prolong my misery? Wish I could leave on my own, but the longer you wait to leave me, the longer I'll hurt when you're gone. I'll pick it one time, fella. We both know that you never loved me. I lied to myself from the start. And we both know that someday you'll leave me, and the no, it just tears me apart. How long will you prolong my misery? Wish I could leave on my own, but the longer you wait to leave me, the longer I'll hurt when you're gone. Yeah, the longer I'll hurt when you're gone. Thank you.
Artie Rodriguez. That's on his CD up there, that last song, so y'all be sure to get it before you leave. All right, we're going to bring the wild man back out here again. Never do know what's liable to happen when he comes out here, but it'll be something good, I don't know. There he comes, just lickety-split. Oh, yeah, he said he's running out here like a herd of turtles, he said. All right, here he is, Mr. Ricky Whitley.
I'll hold it down out there. That's enough. I'm trying to get a nap up here. Yeah, somebody fix me a sandwich. What are we doing? We live forever? Is it it? We live forever? Here's one friend of mine wrote. His name's Billy Joe Schaefer. Hope you like it and see. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow now. You're gonna wanna hold me just like I always told you. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Nobody here will ever find me, but I will always be around. Just like the songs I leave behind me, I'm gonna live forever now. You fathers and you mothers, be good to one another. Be sure to raise your children right. Don't let the darkness take them. Don't make them feel forsaken. Just guide them safely through the light. When this old world is blown asunder and the stars fall from the skies, just remember someone really loves you. We'll live together, you and I. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow now. You're gonna wanna hold me just like I always told you. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Somebody play. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow now. You're gonna wanna hold me just like I always told you. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Nobody here will ever find me, but I will always be around. Just like the songs I leave behind me, we're gonna live forever now. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow now. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. thank you. Woo, doggy. Thank you, Billy Joel. Thank you, the band. And we're doing Me and Love and Music. Here's a little Western swing number here. Let's see. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. I spent my life loving music. Lord had set me free. This old guitar's my best friend. She's the only one for me. Tried to love another, she always wins. Now I'm back to loving her again. Good-hearted women try to take her place. She's my one and only. I just can't change my ways. Things are always changing. One thing still exists. Me and love and music don't mix. The more I think about her, the less I'm being thought of. The more I'm making music, the less I'm making love. I find myself by myself, alone here I sit. Me and love and music don't mix. We're gonna play now, come on. The more I think about her, the less I'm being thought of. The more I'm making music, the less I'm making love. Things are always changing. One thing still exists. Me and love and music don't mix. Well, I guess this old guitar of mine is all I'll ever need. She always lets me hold her and never hard to please. Things are always changing. One thing still exists. Me and love and music don't mix. The more I think about her, the less I'm being thought of. The more I'm making music, the less I'm making love. I find myself by myself, alone here I sit. Me and love and music don't mix. No, me and love and music don't mix. I think I wrote that with Mr. Red Lane and Mr. Rusty Buddy, in case they happen to see the video up there in Nashville. I'll give them songwriter credit there. We're doing the what, the Johnny Be Good. Here's the Chuck Berry. I think Jerry is going to cut it off. It's a Johnny Be Good tonight. Down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans, way back up in the woods among some evergreens. log cabin made of earth and wood. Lived a country boy named Johnny B. Good, who never ever learned to read or write so well. He could play a guitar like a ringing a bell. Go, 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 Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Johnny be good. He used to carry his guitar in a gunny sack, sit beneath the trees by the railroad track. Engineers see him standing in the shade, strumming to the rhythm that the drivers made. People passing by, they would stop and say, "Wow, my, how that little country boy can play." Go, 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 Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Johnny be good. How about it for the band? I love you. Thank you. That does it for me. Wayne's going to tell you what's happening next. I don't know what's going on. Thank you, Wayne.
Let a hand for Ricky Whitley. Well, as all the old country shows used to do, we always have a little time for some gospel music, and we're going to get Miss Micah to come back out here and do you a good old tune. Make her welcome, Miss Micah Moore.
Some glad morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to a I've been grown, I'll fly away like a bird from prison walls have flown. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Let's hear it again. Only the Lord can give you good talent like that, right? Just a few more weary days and then I'll fly away to a land where joy shall never end. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Thank you.
Miss Micah Moore. And right now, we'd like to bring out the lady that we call her the first lady here at Gilley's Place, because without her and Charles, there wouldn't be a Gilley's Place. So let's give them a big hand. We appreciate having a fine place like this. But Miss Edel Gilley, make her welcome.
Have y'all met my drummer? Come on. Pardon? He's sick tonight. He can't sing, but I'm telling you what, if you haven't heard Dustin Whirly